Hello and welcome to a book review edition of ChinnyVision. No, don't switch off. Honestly, it's about video games. Every Christmas, books come out, famous celebrities, the great and good and what have you, and you want to buy those books for Christmas. You know, Ed Stewart there. Sid Little. Don Estelle. Bill Pertwee. That one's signed. Not to me. That's not signed to me. That's just signed to someone. Cost me £8.50. Signed. Autobiographies and biographies, of course. Now, actually, this one is good. It's by Louis Bath. It's all about Les Dawson, and you really should buy that. But what we're interested in is books about video games that are coming out for Christmas. And this is one that's been out for a few months now. It's Ashens' book of terrible old games you've probably never heard of. Stuart Ashen is someone I first came across on forums years and years ago. I think it was on the forum of a certain ex-member of Amiga Power's editorial team that I first came across him. And he was a brilliant font of knowledge about all old computer games. And of course, he then went on to launch a YouTube channel where he subsequently become quite famous, over 1 million subscribers. I mean, that puts everything on ChinnyVision into perspective. It's like 3 people watching this. When Ashens put stuff out, there's like 1 million potential subscribers and hundreds of thousands of views. And it's been really impressive the way he's built that up. He's still a video gamer at heart, even though his channel these days covers other things such as ancient foods, stuff from Poundland and all sorts. And actually, I still think his video game reviews are the best thing he does. So Stuart, if you're watching this, go and do more video game reviews, because we all really want to see more stuff about obscure video games, which is why this book is a treat. Let's clear all this rubbish out of the way. And actually, that's one of the greatest books ever written, and it's self-published as well, so it's quite rare. It's not the greatest book written in literary sense. It's just absolutely terrible, as is Ed Stewart's book, which is considerably cheaper. There's an earlier edition of the Sid Little book that's worse. That one's been edited. So, anyway, enough whittling about 1980s and 1970s celebrities. This is Ashens' book of terrible old games you've probably never heard of. Now, a bit of a disclaimer. Ashens sent me this as a thank you because I helped out with a couple of facts about the Amstrad CPC in the book, and I'm incredibly grateful because the postman managed to lose the first copy, so this is a second copy, and I think I'm right in saying the retail version doesn't have the holographic print on the front, but other than that, it's absolutely identical. I'm not sure about that, but anyway, thanks to Stuart for sending it to me, because I just literally helped out next to nothing, and he was kind enough to post me a book, so thanks for that. And I've been reading it, and let's have a quick look at it. It's a lovely hardback book, by the way, a proper 1980s style hardback book, a lovely print quality as well. If you're coming to buy this, I think if you're on Amazon at the moment, I think it's about £9 for a new copy. I think it might be slightly more from other retailers, but Amazon, I think, as I looked this afternoon, seemed to be about £9. So, and it's full colour on the inside. He funded this via Unbound, the crowdfunding book publishing website. But I don't want to fold my page. I try to keep my books really nice. We've got a nice introduction by Ashens there. And it's all about really terrible games you've probably never heard of. And there's Ashens there as he goes dressed around Norwich city centre. And all the supporters there. And then you've got a list of the games. So you've got Alien Raiders on the Commodore VIC-20, Alien Sidestep on the Commodore 64, Battle Probe on the ST, an interview with Alan. I can't read that from here because I'm right over the side. I'm somewhere over here. So I can't quite see all of this. It's difficult to read. Barnett Grounding on the C64, Car Race on the MSX, Count Duckula 2 on the CPC, an interview with Jeff Minter, and so on. There's 191 plus pages. And it's not one of these coffee table books where it's just big photos. This is a real proper book with lots and lots of text and lots of content to keep you amused through the dark winter evenings. And so there's a review there. And we'll just skip forward to Count Duckula 2 on the CPC, which I think is a few pages in. It's done alphabetically, I think. There we go. Count Duckula 2 on the Amstrad CPC, a game we reviewed on this channel about 18 months ago and is absolutely awful. It's terrible. It stinks. And there's decent analysis. It's not just here's an absolutely hopeless game. He does a really good, what we got here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages, all about Count Duckula 2. So it's not just skipping around, just going, hey, here's a cheap laugh. He actually goes into the details of the game, which is we try to do on this channel, and therefore I hope people watching this will appreciate this isn't just one of those books where, hey, here's a picture of a game and just moves on. This has got lots and lots of stuff to read in it. Plenty of other games. Crazy Kong there, to skip through it and show all the books so you can read the thing without actually buying it. But there's loads of stuff. It is computer games. It's not console games, although there is one CD32 game in here. There's Hunter, which is a 1995 game, which I was looking to cover on the channel at some point, which is on the Atari 8-bits. I was having trouble getting it running, which is really, really terrible. And all these games seem to get about 7 or 8 pages, and there's reviews with top people. LA SWAT, another game on the channel, and that's by Larry, a guest entry by Larry Bundy Jr., who's a top YouTuber who you should definitely be following. And hi, Larry, if you're watching this, because you can often see him in the comments on this channel. So top guy. And yeah, it's a really nice book. And for if this really is £9, as it appears to be on Amazon as of today, tremendous value for money. There is one thing that I say about the page count there. It is 191 pages, but everybody who crowdfunded this is named from page 160 through to page, what's that, 190 something, 189. So you've lost a few pages there, but hey, these are the guys who made this happen, which is incredibly important. So the reason this book, Ashens could produce this book and take time out of his busy schedule to do this was because those people crowdfunded it up front. So, you know, you do lose a few pages there, but don't worry about that because this is a really, really nice book. It's really well presented, great content, and I just love how it's not one of these paperback things, or you see those retro books that have those very thin cardboard covers, almost like the kind of covers that Amiga Power used to have, that kind of very thick paper. This is a proper hardback. So you're getting your value for money, and it's proper dust jacket. Has it got anything interesting underneath? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. You see, you've got a lovely gold. And again, I don't know if this is because it's a special edition or what, but look, you've got stuff underneath there. I wasn't expecting anything. That's really nice. And this is it just shows how well produced this book is. So if you're looking for a retro book this Christmas, I really strongly recommend you get Terrible Old Games You've Probably Never Heard Of by Stuart Ashens. It's very inexpensive. There's lots and lots of content there. It's not pages of screenshots and things like that. There's loads and loads of stuff to read in there. And I think it's definitely better value for money than most of the retro gaming books on the market at the moment.